Hello everybody, Delvin here. I'm in Dark Age of Camelot on the Eden free server. It's a private server based on, I think, the 1.9 patch of Dark Age of Camelot. It only has Shrouded Isles expansion and some other stuff. I think they do add some other content, but I'm starting a new character here. This is in Season 2. It's already underway by a little ways, at least a few weeks. So I'm behind. I do have a level 19 arms woman in Albion, but I decided to try Hibernia here. And I've never played a Sylvan. Not only have I never played a Sylvan, I've never played an Animist. So I'm going to go with the Animist class, which is interesting. They are a caster class that basically manipulates nature, trees especially. So let's see, I just spawned in, and did I turn names off? I did. Maybe I need to keep the names on for now so that I could get my starting quests. I've never been in this place, so I don't even know where the quest givers are. Oh, there it is. I know it's dark. I forgot my flashlight key. Let me check it. Flashlight. They don't have flashlights. They have torches. Torch is L. That's better. The controls are very weird. This is an old game, so if you're new, I'll explain some things. I'm not going to make this like a full-out tutorial type of video. But because I'm starting over, and I have played quite a bit of this, not recently, it's been a while, but I'll just add in some tips and things for players that may not know if they first try the game. So for one, if you want to zoom in and out of your character, I'm using my scroll wheel right now, and that's not working. What you need to do is press the right mouse button and then use your scroll wheel, and that will zoom. So now you can get a good look at my character. A left mouse button, hold it down, orbits your character. So she's kind of made of wood. She's like a fey creature. Let's get some quests. Hibernia, a shrouded journey begins. Welcome, Abras, to the realm of Hibernia. There's much to show and tell you, but first let's see what you are made of. Surrounding the grove are tangleweed. Test your hand against them and return to me. So I guess the tangleweed are mobs. Alright, I did a couple of things before I started the stream. I added some spells, things I need. Here's a healing sprite. I have Spirit of Anger. Summons an elemental spirit to attack the target. Bomber spell does 5 body damage to the target. I have a Spores. What is this? You know, the text is very blurry. I don't know if it's... Maybe there's something I can do to fix it, but I'll look into that. I could barely make that out. Spore Skewer, or Spore Spewer is what it is. It summons a turret to serve the caster. The turret does 5% less damage with melee attacks. Wisp Heat does 5 body damage and decreases the target's resistances to the body by 10%. And a Briar Burst. This doesn't have a very good explanation to it. It just says controlled area effect. It gives you range, radius, and such. It's a magic type matter. But then it doesn't tell you if it does damage or if it's a crowd control or a heal. Like, there's no description, so I don't know what this does. I leave this up usually The first tab just gives you your character information, level, your hit points, weapon skill, your attributes, and so on. The second tab is your paper doll with your gear equipped. Right now all I have is my trimmed branch staff, which you do have to take out of your bag and put it onto your paper doll image in order to equip it. So if you're just starting a new character, don't go fight anything until you do that. Your bags are pretty unique in Dark Age of Camelot. They are all here. You don't need to buy bags or find bags, but they are in tabs. So I'm in the first tab here, second tab's empty, and so on. The third tab in this window is your specializations, which is important. Some classes have more than others. This particular class has 3 specs: arboreal, creeping, and verdant. We'll read and find out about that eventually. I do have an ability here. Everybody has sprint, but I have a quick cast ability. Your next spell will not be interrupted. Your cast time will not be modified by any bonus, including dexterity. It can be reused after 30 seconds. Let me put this on the bar. I didn't drag this down to my hotbar. Let's do that. And then these trade skills all start at level 1. Fourth tab is combat. I don't have any combat abilities, so it's blank. Fifth is magic. So I do have magic, and this is where I got all of my skills and magic abilities from, and I just simply drag them down to my hotbar. And the last is, I believe, the social window. If I was in a group, I think I would, the group would show up in this window. All right. Let me look for some tangleweed to kill. There's a yellow one. Somebody's already attacking it. I'd rather a blue one. How's she doing? Oh, she died. I feel bad now. I could have healed her. I think I'm going to attack some blue things to gain a level before I try the tangleweed. So this is like EverQuest. You have to select a mob. It tells you whether it's aggressive or neutral. You do have to do some reading in this game. So in the combat box, it says that it's a lunger and it's neutral towards me. But I have to press C to... Oh, see, she has the same idea as me now. She's going to kill blues. And she just leveled. You have to press C to con it. And now it tells you... Oh, well, I guess you don't have to press C. You just have to select it. She's a nightshade. Why don't we group up? How do I do that? The last window, invite. I guess not. So this is a very slow-paced game. You know, if you've never seen Dark Age of Camelot before, everything is slower than you're probably used to in an MMO. The running, the combat. And I'm gonna really struggle here because this is sort of a special class. I don't know how to play it. But I guess the first thing I'll do is summon my Spirit of Anger. Summons an elemental spirit to attack. Oh, all it is like a missile. Another thing about this game is you can't cast while you're in combat. So right now I'm hitting it with my staff, but if I want to cast something, I have to get out of combat. Well, I killed it, but I would have to get out of combat. My combat is either clicking on this hotkey down here, number 1, or clicking the tilde key, which I put on as a like a macro, I guess you'd call it, or a keybind. I don't want to mess with the orange ones. Let's stick with the blue ones. Let's see what Spore Spewer does. It summons a turret to serve the caster. Can't summon turret without a ground target. Oh, that's another thing I read about the Animist is you don't always cast at a target like a mob. You cast at the ground. So there's actually something in the keybinds where I could do that. Camera, interaction, target group, target, yeah, ground target. I have to set that. I'll set it as G. I think I had something as G. I don't remember what it was. But now we'll see ground target. How does it work? Okay, here we go. That's going to be where it comes out. Let's cast it. This is cool. I've never done this in Dark Age of Camelot before. There's the Spore Spewer. Now I have to pull a mob. Oh well, I guess it pulled it on its own. Oh my god, it's pulling a whole bunch of them. This could be bad. It doesn't do well in melee. I have to start killing these things. Let's spawn another one. Yeah, I think I'm gonna die here. Let's just run. Sprint. No, couldn't make it. So this is going to be difficult. It's going to be a real learning process with this Animist. I usually play very simple classes like a, a fighter or something like that. My first ever, years ago when the game was new, was an infiltrator, more like a rogue ranger class. Alright, I'm going to avoid the turret for now. I thought I had like an armor spell. There it is. Grove's Protection. It lasts for 20 minutes and increases my armor factor by 13. Put that on. Oh, you know what? I think that thing pulled the Tanglewood. No, it's Tangleweed. Same thing. Yeah, I'm getting interrupted here. It's going to be difficult to cast. Let's try quick casts. Oh, it's instant, so now I guess I have to use it right away. Yeah, that worked. You have to use it right away. So you hit your quick cast, that activates it, and then you cast your next spell, and it won't be what is it doing? This Spore Spewer pulls everything. That's crazy. Oh, I made it out of there in time. Summons a turret to serve the caster. I mean, I guess I could put the turret way back here and then pull them back to the turret. I can't put the turret anywhere near those things. Let's try that. Alright, now let's pull that guy. Whoa, it has a long range, I guess. The Spore Spewer is getting everything again. can't put the turret too close to the guards. The guards will come out and kill everything. Put it over here by the wall. Is it going to shoot anything? Can it shoot this guy? How do I know the spore spewer is killing that? I don't think it is. Let's try out Briar Burst, see what it does. The cast 3-second cast time is going to be too long. So the spore spewer is not doing anything. Oh no, there it goes. I thought I had a pet to cast as well. The tangleweed is healing. It's got full health again. Try Wisp Heat. Alright, this isn't working. Take a look at my spells one more time here. Grove's Protection is the armor I cast on myself. That's still good for 13 minutes. Creeping Path does 5 body damages. Does 5 body damage and decreases the target's resistance to body damage by 10%. Wisp Heat, I have that. That's my heal. Spirit of Anger says it summons a spirit to attack the target, but really what it is like a missile attack. It's not a pet. Spore Spewer summons a turret to serve the caster. Summons a turret to serve the caster. Yeah, this doesn't give you any other extra information. It wasn't attacking though. That last combat it wasn't attacking. In Briarburst, I have to cast it on a thing that I control. I tried casting it on the Spore Spewer. It didn't seem to work. I have an idea. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna make an army of them. How do I get them to attack? They're not attacking. No, it's still no good. You must cast the spell on a creature you are controlling. I don't know. Click the buttons. Yes, it does. Just does no damage. Maybe if I make this font size a little bit bigger. They say beat stuff with your staff till level 2. Train creeping. That's one thing I did not do. I did get level 2, right? Oh no, I'm still level 1. Crap. Yeah, the Grove. That's the heal. Wait, no. Alright, so basically I'm fighting melee combat with these damn things. At least I can get, let's get one good spell in. We'll do Heat Wisp on that guy. They're all giving me different advice on which spec to use. So basically they said, to level 2, I just need to melee these with my staff. They said that the Spore Spewers do nothing, they just debuff. So I basically have to get to level 2 and then train in one of the specs. And that's where they were all kind of all over the place. They were saying, you know, I had people tell me to train in each one of these. I think the most advised was the arboreal. Arboreal? Arboreal? I don't know how to say it. Oh, well, I'm going to be level 2 soon. This is a warden. Wardens are pretty popular. I did get some drops. I might as well check to see if I can equip anything. Yeah, I've got some pants. I have no skill in wearing this type of armor. I can't wear leather. It's just cloth. I have a new staff, but it's red. I'm not sure if I I'm not sure if... I think I can equip red stuff, but I don't think it's going to be any benefit until I get higher level. There's at least 2 or 3 new players here, or new characters. I guess I'm going to have to try a yellow here. They're all yellow or orange. I can quick cast Spirit of Anger at it. No? Yeah, it's not going to let me. Try it again. Quick cast. And Spirit of Anger. Yeah, that works. Five seconds to quick cast again. I think I have like a natural heal or something because I keep nailing back the damage it does. Longest fight ever. And there's level 2. Alright, so I'm gonna go back and train. Speak with Guardian Renoya. Pardon. Alright, now she's just telling me to spend my specialization points by typing /train. I don't have to go to the trainer, I don't think, unless I want to respec. Dungeons start at level 10. Quest rewards a full level of experience, gold, and powerful Mytherians. New dungeons are available at level 10, 15, 20, and 30, and 40. Then there are open world quests in all these areas. Okay. Let's train. I have 2 points available. I'm going to put them into a boil. Not 50. I could spend that much, but I don't get any extra abilities for doing that. Let's see, Creeping Path. Oh, Creeping Path gives me Grove's Assailant. Summons a pet to serve the caster. Affects monsters up to 88% of your level to a maximum of 45. So this is what I need. Creeping Path, train. Still trying to shake this like sinus infection or whatever I have. It just doesn't want to go away. I have to put that pet into my bar. It's under Creeping Path, right? Where is it? Oh, Creeping Mastery. Let's put them on top with the Spore Spewer. and get back out there. Wait, did I have to do something else for a quest? Kill 5 tangleweed. I did that. Speak to Caloran, the quartermaster. I have to find him. There he is. Return to Guardian Renoya and let him know what you have learned. Quartermaster's got all like basic gear for pretty cheap. Well done. You have proven you're more than a pretty face. Armed with this new knowledge, you are sure to become a famed member of the realm. Level 3. You get 3 more specialization points to spend. You raise your hit points by 11. Your power raises by 5. You have earned 9 merit points for your guild. Everybody gets put into the beginner guild when they enter the game. Enough talk, let's see some action. Go to the east of town, deep into the woods. You will find Bright Lost Shriller. Their screams are piercing, so approach them with caution. Go and remove these 2-legged terrors. Go east into the woods and defeat the Lost Shriller. This is where she gives you a whole bunch of quests all at once. Let me just read them and take the ones that are all going east for now. This one she wants me to bind. I think I should take all of these. That's like a tutorial, shows you how to bind. So I have to go to the channeler. I saw him here. Here he is. And click /bind so that I could return here after I die or when I fast travel. That should have done it. Whoops. Yeah. Oh, I have to speak with him. Channeler Braden says, hello, I can teleport you to the following locations. And these are all of the towns. This is our capital, Tirnanog. Fintain is a tutorial. That's where my hero is. I created a hero. I actually made like a pretty quick tutorial video. I'd never uploaded it on YouTube. And then there's a housing area. It's like a section, it's like an instanced housing. Oh, I think there's another Animist around. Oh no, those, what is that? He's an Eldritch class. Another caster. Pure caster, I think. Alright, let's go east to kill Lost Shrillers. And I'm gonna renew my armor. Really like the armor effects, even though it's old. The sounds and the armor are really cool in this game. Let's see, Grove's Assailant. I have to cast it onto the ground. Does it follow me around, or is it gonna stay there? Let me. Well, let's test it out. It's going to stay there. Let's see what he does. Oh yeah, he's attacking it. Perfect. Good boy. He doesn't follow me though, which makes things easy. I don't have to give him commands. Let's see. This staff is orange now. I'll use it. Trimmed branch is a staff, but this is a blue. Oh, this is what I was using. A clapping cheap gem. You can right-click on things to get their information, and then there's an info box you can click to get sometimes more information. Sometimes it's the same thing that's in the box, but in this case it does give you extra information here. Total utility, I'm not sure what that means. Single skill utility, yeah, I don't know what this means. But these are straightforward, the bonuses it grants. So all magic skills +1, dexterity +1, and acuity +1. It's getting dark. Did I? Yeah, I'll turn my torch on. Your torch is good when it gets dark, because it does get pretty dark. But if you're going to go into the RVR areas, you just got to remember to turn it off, because you will be a beacon to everybody out there. Maybe turn names back on for now. Do I have names on or off? They're on now. I don't see Shrillers. She said to go east. Let's go a little further. These are all mobs that are neutral, so I could just walk past them, but again, you can't tell whether they're going to attack you or not until you read the combat box. Oh, you know, I forgot. There is a red dot that guides me where I need to go on the map in the bottom right. There's a little red dot there. Forgot all about that. Oh, wait a minute. Here, Grove's Assailant does have... Well, I just clicked it off. It did have like a pet window for commands. Wait, why didn't he cast it? I'm not sure what happened here. It's not casting my pet. Let's try a new spot on the ground. You've already charmed a creature, release it first. Damn. How do I get the, what if I type release? You are not dead. I need the pet window. I have to look at the keybinds. Here's the command window. Sometimes I keep this up too. Put it here for now. I'm probably not going to leave it up right now, but this has a lot of things that could be useful. It's looking like there is no... Alright. I'm going to just, I guess, try and go back to my pet and find it. It's still there. So stupid. Here's the Shriller. Ask. How do I release a charmed pet? I accidentally closed the window. Click your charm spell again. Backslash pet window open. Backslash pet window open. Did that work? I don't think it did. Let's see. Pet window. No. Pet window open. Pet window space open. I don't see it. What is this up here? Let's see if that was it. No. Yeah, I forgot the train after I got my level 3. If I stay in creeping path, I need to get 4 more points, so a few more levels. I get dancing spark. Targeted area effect reduces the target's absorption by 5%. Now I'm going to take their advice and go into this spec Abriel. can use your sprint. But it drains your endurance, stamina, whatever that yellow bar is. Okay, I casted it over here someplace. I'm typing pet window open, but it's either coming up behind something or it's just not coming up. Oh, there it is. Maybe I was too far from my pet. That might have been it. Follow. It's set to follow, but it's not following me. Well, I'm going to release it anyway, and I'll cast a new one. Grove's assailant dies. Perfect. Leveling in Battlegrounds is a lot faster than PvE lands. I kind of remember that being the case when I played. When I was an infiltrator, I played a friar. Didn't really play tanks. I think I might have played a tank, but not much. But mostly like an infiltrator, friar, and I played a cleric for Midgard. I think clerics are Midgard. Or healer, a healer. Yeah, he takes me right to the battleground. So even if I'm level 3, it won't matter. That may be... Well, see, the thing is, like, I don't want to have to fight players while I don't know what the hell I'm doing, because I never played an Animist before. Like, you could see me struggling here just doing PvE. So I think I'm gonna stay here for like maybe another level so I get the hang of what I'm doing here. I definitely want some RVR action. This is why I play this game. I don't play the game for the PvE. If I wanted that, I would go play EverQuest. I did try Lineage 2, somebody's asking in the chat. I played it, and still play Reborn. Lineage 2 Reborn is a private server. Supposedly no pay to win. Did that not work? It didn't work. Advice. Here's a Shriller. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just I'm going to finish this quest line, the Shriller quest, then I'm going to go over to the RVR lands, because yeah, I think you're right. I think that's the way to go. I remember it being really fast, and there are quests from what I remember in RVR that, what is it? Is that the Frontier? They have the new Frontiers in this. Anyway, some of the quests are so close to your castle that you're not going to get ganked. But then once you get further in, you have to go further away towards the other realms' castles, and then that's when the danger happens. Is this spot on the ground still going to work, or should I use another spot? Okay, it replaces it. Yeah, this particular character had me spawn outside the tutorial, but I did make a hero the other day that was in the tutorial zone. Go to target, see what he does. Is he a ranged attack? He must have been attacking, because I only cast one spell at it. Follow me. So this particular pet must not move, because he's not following me. So I guess there's no other quest mob around. Oh, here he is. Just respawned, I guess. If I set him to aggro, what's he gonna do? Just attack everything? He attacked the right mob, at least. When I played this, you know, way back when, I had a pretty good guild. It was small, but tight-knit, and It was called Wolfengard. Forget the leader's name. He was an older fellow that had a son that was in it, and it was really well run. And it really, like, I think if you play this game with a good group of people, it makes it even better. We actually stayed together. We had so much fun playing this game, and the community was so good, we actually stayed together and played Minecraft together and lots of other games. See the range on her spell. Could I reach that thing? It's not terrible. This Lost Shriller is pretty dependable. Spawns like every minute or so right there. So wait, do you mean the tutorial zone in RVR or the tutorial in the realm, like in Hibernia? The PvE tutorial zone? Yeah. That's what it's called, like Fintane or something like that. Yeah, I did that just the other day, and I got to level 10, like you said, really quick. Because all the quests are like right there. They all pile up. Cool. I'm gonna hand in, and I think I'm gonna go out to the RVR. Never even thought to play an Animist before. I think I've tried just about every class in the game, even if it might have been just for a little bit. I've never actually made an Animist, and you probably can tell by watching me play it. When Eden first launched, I made a hunter, and I played that till mid-level. Yeah, I can see why they do that, because when I was playing my hunter, I don't know why, for some reason, I did the RVR, the BGs and stuff, but I did a lot of the PvE quests, and it takes you all over the place. Like, you have to run so long. That's the main problem with it, the running, and the experience is not as good. And if you've played Animist before, I know that the players in here have been telling me to go creeping to get the pet, and then arboreal. I think I'm going to do what they said. I'm just going to keep doing that. Arboreal. Next one. Oh wait, I had some extra stuff here I learned when I got that 1 point. I didn't even know I got these. The horse quest. Now that's the horse you can control and ride around, because I know there's a horse that's like fast travel that takes you down the roads to different towns. Yeah. This is just a better armor buff. Natural selection is well, this I just got. The target takes 17 energy damage, and the attacker is healed for 30% of the damage. Nice. Threshing the Chaff. The target takes 9 energy damage and the attacker is healed for 30. So this is a lower level of what I just put there. I did get another spell under Creeping Path. Release Clump. Some of these names are awesome. Release the target and other turrets you have summoned from the area. The last 3 are specs, these 3. So when I increase my spec line by spending my points, I look here. But otherwise, levels will just, I guess levels just give me these. That's why I didn't think to look. Yeah. Man, it's been so long. I'm thinking it's probably best to specialize and not spread points out too much. Okay, I'm not going to bother getting any more quests from her. Let's go talk to Braden. So yeah, Fintane is the PvE tutorial, but I think I want to go to the New Frontier. I don't think that's it. It's the first battleground. I have to figure out what the first battleground is. Battlegrounds. Here, I guess. Oh, you just click Battlegrounds. It takes you there. Yeah. I actually logged into the retail Dark Age of Camelot a couple days ago. Nobody there at all. Supposedly they're there at certain times, and they just log in and they're all there like at certain times. And then if you're not there at that time, there's nobody around. Alright, so I'm going to get a bunch of quests here. The Dauntless is not for everyone. Only the strongest and brave survive the task required of the Dauntless. Abris, if you choose to accept this task, you will face not only the creatures and monsters on the outskirts of our realm, but the sworn enemies of opposing realms. Do you have the fortitude for such a task? Yes, I do. Alright, I'm not going to read them all. He's going to give me quests to do all around the area here. And again, they're going to be marked with a little red dot, so I'm going to start with the ones closest to the castle here. I think there's a guy that buffs me here too, isn't there? The Hastener gives me speed, right? Oh, you know, in the tutorial land, I forgot I was grouping with someone who was working on some quests that I'd already done. And he was like, "Did you get your buffs?" I was like, "What are you talking about?" Apparently, you go see somebody in the tutorial area and they buff you and you get like a whole mess of buffs that help you out. Let's see. Withered Hags. Twisted Roots. I need to get my armor back on. Now, what if I cast the Spore Spewer? I'm afraid it's going to pull everything. That's what it did last time. I guess that's its job. It just pulls everything and debuffs, I guess. It's definitely pulling everything. cast more than one spore spear too. Yeah, that would be good, having a pet that follows me around. This seems pretty restrictive, having to kind of stay at home base here like this. And, you know, obviously in PvP, I'm not going to be much use if I have to stay next to this thing. Alright, one quest done. I guess I'm going to release this guy now. Maybe the quest is right here. I guess spiders? Let me see. No, they're lesser gaunts or diminished fades I need. They're great. The mobs are great at me now. Yeah, I need spiders. It's like a process. I don't care what anybody says about Dark Age, I still like the graphics. I know they're super old, but take a game like New World, which I played a little bit. It's okay. It looks fantastic, but like the gameplay does not keep me engaged at all. I mean, it does, but it just seems repetitive, and it seems like I don't know. There's something about it. I just play it and then I don't come back to it. Let's put him on aggro, because there's nothing here that's too dangerous. Let it just attack whatever comes near it. I don't think there's any need for the Spore Spear either yet. One cool thing about Eden, I don't remember in this early in the game anyway, in Dark Age of Camelot initial release and Shrouded Isles, there was no group finder or ways to group up that I can remember. You had to just, you know, do it through chat the old-fashioned way. But now you can type \LF. And then I think there's another way to do it. So you're looking for RVR groups as well. The Grove's Assailant won't attack Greys. I have him set to aggro, but I think he's leaving the Greys alone. I need one more diminished fade, two more diminished fades. Giant spider hatchlings are not giving me, it's not giving me credit for those, maybe because they're gray. Twisted roots, I'll look for those. The twisted root is also gray. Cast him there. I need withered hags. I'm not even gonna look at the quest log anymore. I'm just gonna attack stuff and see if I need it. Shoot, no, that's a bad idea. It's gonna pull them both. Let me put out my assailants first. Now, I'm only allowed one assailant, but I could do multiple spore spewers. And I'll put him there. Yeah, he's going to start pulling. Go to aggro. He's on me. I don't know if it's because I'm getting hate, which I don't think so, because I wasn't really doing damage, but I was casting a lot of these things and stuff. But what I need to do probably is cast them in a line like this and then stay behind. But these things pull from all around, so they can come from all the directions. I'm not sure if that's going to work. I mean, it's kind of fun. I'm like the pet. Yeah. I'm like the pet, like, this is the tank and that's the DPS, and I'm just like the pet that doesn't really do that much. Alright, level 5. How many more of these things do I need? That's done. Lesser gaunts. I think a lesser gaunt is blue. Thought I saw one. That's a gaunt. Meanwhile, my pets are just attacking stuff behind me. Alright, so there's a number that just popped up. It said pets 2. So if I'm not watching, it lets me know I'm down a pet. Good to know that. Spirit of anger. Yeah, it helps when you select the mob to attack. I tell you, so far playing the Animist is like playing a different game. They say Dark Age of Camelot is 3 games all mixed into one, depending on which realm you play. I kind of agree with that, because there are classes that are very different. But this is like nothing I've played before at all. Just casting things on the ground. I mean, the only time I've done that is when I was like a rogue and I just throw my traps on the ground or something. But they disappear once they're used up. These are turrets and pets that hang around and pull and tank. There's a server restart in 5 minutes. Bone Dancer. They seem pretty popular. One thing I like about Eden, well, another thing I like about Eden, excuse me, if you, hold on a second. If you log into the, like their portal, they have like a hub. You probably know about this, Biz, but you can go in there and check to see the stats on all the classes. You see how many healers there are and so forth. You know, you could. So I always like to play the class that's less represented. I'm not sure what the Animist is, but my other character in Hibernia is a hero. There are not very many heroes for some reason. Is the Bone Dancer like a necromancer? It's like the necromancer is Albion, right? So Bone Dancer, I guess, is like that version from Midgard. Yeah, you know what? I just kind of went into this. I sat down here to play, and I'm like, oh, let me just choose a different class, and I just picked Animist out of nowhere, without reading much about it. I read just a little bit. But I think I'm going to have to log off here because I have 3 minutes till the server restarts. And then I'm going to read up on it so that the next time I log in here, I don't look like such a noob. What is it? One respec per 24 hours, right? Yeah, because I did put one into a boreal. Oh, as many as you want. That's pretty good. I like that. That's a good idea for a game. Well, I used to play Rift. until 50, yeah. I used to play Rift, and Rift had a pretty good system where you can change your build. You just couldn't do it when you were out, like, in PvP. Yeah, Rift was a fun game. I thought about trying it out because it's still going, but everything I hear about it is just pay to win, like, nonsense monetization. So as much as I love the game and I would love to try it again, I'm not going to deal with that. Alright, so I finished 2 quests, and I got to level 5. And as confusing as it was, I think it's going to be pretty fun to play the Animist. I mean, I'm going to go and see how it goes next time. There are so many classes in Dark Age of Camelot, so I'm going to try a bunch of them until I find the one I really like best. But I'll definitely be back with the Animist soon. Well, as I'm logging, the server's going down. Thank you for checking out the stream. Thanks everybody else who stopped into the stream. I really appreciate it. Whenever I stream here now, I'm going to post over at YouTube. And I keep playlists of everything I play. So if you like the games I play and you can put up with me, you can check me out there. I'm Leoben on YouTube. Again, thanks guys. Hope you're having a good day. Hope you're having a good St. Patrick's Day. Corned beef and cabbage and beer.